You ready?
What is this about?
They're asking questions to you that they're too afraid to ask their mom.
It's general questions, I'm assuming. Has to be general questions. I mean, can't be personal questions.
I mean, let's just get into the video. What's up, guys? It's me, Chat, and today a very special guest.
Mommy as usual.
It's mommy as usual, guys. I asked on my Instagram for questions you guys are too afraid to ask your parents, so you guys can ask her. And I've got a good amount.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we won't be able to get through all of them, but we'll just pick, choose, refuse, and see which one she can answer, which one she won't answer.
Can I say pass?
I'm sure there's some in here that she won't answer, because if you guys are too afraid to ask your parents about it, she probably won't answer it.
That's
so,
correct.
Let's just get right into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's just get right into the first question.
All right.
Who was your first heartbreak?
The person's name?
I mean, I guess so.
My first heartbreak. Oh. Serious heartbreak? Or, you know, when you're young and...
Serious heartbreak. A ball and I watch movie and like crying to songs type heartbreak. Like bedridden type heartbreak.
Wow.
Like if you had Instagram back in the day that I post, man, a wicked type heartbreak. Like one of those heartbreaks.
Oh, well, I would say I had a heartbreak. My first known heartbreak that I could think of that was a heartbreak was his name. I have to call his name.
I mean, yeah, that's what they asked. They didn't ask for the story. They just said who it was. So if you just want to just say his name, that's like, who?
Sydney.
There you go. There you go. Sydney.
I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching this.
I hope you're watching this too, because if you didn't break her heart, I wouldn't be here. Because you're not my dad. Thank you. Thank you. You guys needed everybody in the comments, hashtag thank you Sydney, because I wouldn't be here if Sydney didn't break her heart. So hashtag thank you Sydney in the comments.
Oh, that's so wrong.
The next one is, what age did you have Drew? They couldn't ask their parents that, but I guess they just...
Oh, I had Drew at 30.
30 years old.
30.
How old did you have me?
32.
32.
19 months later.
19 months later. The next one is, why did you tell us not to do things you did at our age? Why do you tell us to do things... You get what I'm saying?
Why?
It's just worded wrong. They're saying, why do you tell us not to do stuff that you guys did at your age?
Well, because just because you did it at the age of the child, we just think it's better for you to not do it.
Because you already did it, so you know.
That is just not good.
Yeah. I could have answered that one. Lessons learned.
There's some experiences
yeah,
that we just don't want our own children.
You went through it already, so.
Because it was probably not positive, or we just think that you weren't ready for it.
Yeah.
And that we probably should have waited. So that's why. Hopefully you are listening to your parents.
Listen to your parents, guys. Was I planned or was I planned or was I an accident?
You? You were very planned down to the ovulation date.
Right. Okay, you say you can't accidentally make me. You don't make these on accident. These have to be heavily planned, scheduled. You need to take the prenatal vitamins, everything. You don't just get a Chad. Come on now.
He was very
Come
planned.
on now. The next one is, what age did you lose your virginity at? I think you answered that in either on my channel or your channel.
Oh my goodness. 22.
22, guys. Better than me. Better than me, man. Alright.
Sydney. That was too much.
Too much, man. Can y'all tell if we're sexually active?
Can
parents tell?
I think that parents can tell. You know, once you
start moving different when you start getting a little, you start getting a little coochie. You start moving different. It's like morning chat. What's up, G? It's like, I'm playing. Start moving different when you.
Well, I think if you're doing adult things before you become an adult, it's a little bit. Oh, sometimes it's a little bit. Tell. Yeah.
Could you tell about me? Real G's move in silence, guys. Moving on. Real G's, we move in silence. Moving on. How was your first time having sex? No, but y'all bold.
Really? Bold. I have to answer that.
If you want to use your past, you can use your past.
You guys can't ask your parents that, so you're asking me that.
Y'all bold over here. Y'all scared to ask your parents this.
Oh wow. My very first time, my first time was planned.
Planned. No muck-ups.
I dated for quite some time, and we're supposed to get married. We wanted to get married, and mine was very much planned. I had strawberries and whipped cream and champagnes. And
you had the roses?
Yes, roses.
Is this thank you Sydney's same way?
Oh man, I hope it's...
Is it Sydney's same way?
Yeah, it was...
Hashtag, if you guys have not commented, hashtag thank you Sydney. Go hashtag thank you Sydney. Come on, guys.
It was a special, very special.
Hashtag thank you Sydney, guys. You guys need to put it down in the comments.
It broke my heart, but yeah.
Hashtag thank you Sydney. Because if that didn't happen and you didn't break her heart, you wouldn't be watching me right now. You'd have to be watching somebody else. You'd have to be watching somebody else.
Sydney Jr.
Yeah, somebody. Sydney, something vlog, something. I don't know. You guys just wouldn't have me. But Sydney, big up yourself.
It was a good experience.
Okay. Let's see. What's next? Did you regret having me at any point? I can answer that. That's no. Me, I told you guys, you don't make one of me on accident, so you don't regret having one of me. You're just like, in your head, you're probably like, how can I make another one of that one? How can I make another Chad? No.
I don't even have to answer that.
No brain.
My favorite son here. He's my favorite son.
One son. She always say this. Drew's her favorite daughter, Chad's her favorite son. She's only got one son, one daughter. So, guys, before you guys even start, because you'll have this speculating, her favorite son, who's her other son? We didn't know she had another son. So, no, guys, I'm the only son. That's why she calls me the favorite son.
My favorite son.
All right. How did you know that I was masturbating? Have you ever caught me masturbating? Real G's move in silence. Real G's move in silence.
No, actually, to tell you the truth, I've actually never caught you doing that.
Real G's move in silence.
And I'm very happy that I haven't. I don't want to catch that.
Real G's move in silence. That's all I gotta say. So, no, she ain't never caught me. Nothing. No.
Don't want to.
Real G's move in silence. We got this. I think I meant to say at what age. At what age do you think your child can have a boyfriend or girlfriend?
I think that by the time you're 15, you should be able to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And I don't think you need to be sexually active, but I think that's healthy enough to have a boyfriend.
A little fling.
Go see a movie.
A little fling.
Go hang out, fall in love.
A one little kiss.
Yeah, you should be learning how to kiss women.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be trying to do more adult things, but you should be able to have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on group dates. My kids were allowed to go on group dates at that time, and everybody.
Those type of link ups where everybody have them one girl and everybody have them one man. Yeah. But you're like, alright, so instead of going Devon house, go on. Nothing can happen at Devon. You're going to Devon house. Mommy pick you back up. Yeah. Devon house. Guys, mommy's outside, bye. Yeah. Alright, your mommy, the type of link up where your mommy come inside and meet that person's parent and say, hi, I'm Michelle. I say, hi, Michelle.
By the time you're that age, you should be able to learn to be responsible.
Yeah. The next one is, what age is a good age to lose your virginity? Is there a good age to lose your virginity at?
Well, you're supposed to wait until you're married.
Marriage.
That would be good.
That would be good.
But I think when you are responsible enough to know that it's an adult act and that you want to be an adult and be responsible when you're doing it. It's not something that you should just do in the back of a car or in some bush or, you know, I feel that guys need to be responsible, especially to be careful with the lady that you choose and make sure that that child, hopefully not a child, that young lady knows what she's doing, and you know, no one should be forced in any manner, no pressure from either side. And I think that I really think you should wait till you're an adult. My rule was that
be grown.
That my children should be adults to do adult acts, but that's me.
Her, you know, your parents might say wait till marriage, but
or they might say you can do it younger.
Do it when you're ready. Yeah.
But
all right.
I think you should be an adult.
The next one is, do you think it's possible I'm not your child? I'm so scared in asking that. Well, I'm very sad for you that you're scared to ask that. But I'm not scared to ask that because I've seen my birth on video. Multiple times. I used to watch my birth every birthday. So I know where I came from. And trust me, I don't gotta ask. Because there's little Drew in the room. There's little me coming out. There's mom on the table. I know where I came from. Unless there was another baby boy that they just got rid of and had me in the span of the same time they said they had me. Or I might even be an older kid. Who knows? But
is that person asking the question because they're scared to ask their parent?
Yeah.
Well, the reality, can I speak to that person?
Oh, you go ahead.
If you're afraid to ask your parent if that parent is your biological parent, just ask, because biology doesn't change that. If your parent raised you and loved you and by some chance did not give birth to you, it's not going to stop that person from being your mom. If Chad found out today that little baby on the video really wasn't you,
but it is me.
But what if it wasn't?
But the thing about it is, I can't think like that because I know it's me.
Yeah, but if it wasn't, it wouldn't change you and me.
Get out of here, Michelle. Don't talk to me like that. That's how I be.
So,
you're not my mom.
If you feel that way, you ask your parent. I mean, if you're not sure. But I don't think that should change the love of a parent. Because some people parent and love whether you are biological or not. You'd still be my son, my favorite son. So ask your mom or dad if you're not sure.
Just ask them. Just be like, am I your kid? Just bust it up. Boom. Am I your kid?
No, not am I your kid.
Am I your kid?
Because you are their child. It's just if you're not.
Where'd I come from? You just bust it up. Where'd I come from?
Did I come out of that?
Show me pictures right now. All right, the next one
Hold
is...
on, and before you continue, you must know that in today's society, many children are born in so many different ways. I don't know when you're ever going to show this, but so many children are now born in so many different ways. They're born to 2 girls, they're born to 2 boys, they're born to so many different ways. So...
Yeah, but if they had like 2 parents that were female, they wouldn't have to ask.
But one might be their biological mom.
Oh, but if it was 2 guys, they just know.
Well, one.
No.
Alright.
No.
But just ask. You're still gonna be loved.
All right. The next one is: do you think sons are treated differently than daughters in their upbringing?
I think that in 2 different sexes, you have to raise children differently.
Can't raise your son like a daughter.
You're gonna have to, you
can't raise your daughter like a son.
I think you should raise your son differently than you raise your daughter.
Do you think that daughters are raised more strictly?
I don't think so. I think Drew gets away with a lot of things that's Drewsy and lots of things that's Chad.
Yeah, I think it's like that too. Yeah. I think like sometimes it'll seem like I'm getting away with more stuff, but these are just stuff that you wanted to get away with but you didn't. But it's just the stuff that like Drew gets away with. I never tried to get away with it. So it just seems like, oh, you're treating him different. I was like, no, because the stuff you get away with, I don't do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's just raised differently.
Yeah.
Different personalities. You can't, even if you had 2 girls, you might have to raise them differently anyway.
Who is your favorite child? Who gets you upset less frequently? I definitely get her upset more often. I get everybody more upset more often.
And I wouldn't say that. I don't have a favorite child. I'm luckily I
Yeah, but I definitely get you more more often.
No, I wouldn't say more often with doing what? Like what?
Just overall, I just get everybody upset more often, and like I know that, so I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. That's me.
I don't think so. I wouldn't say that. I don't really get upset from my kids because my kids are like my favorite people on earth, so it's kind of hard. But they don't really get me upset that much. Do I get upset?
No.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, if there was one of us that she had to choose who does get me upset more often, it'd be me, for sure. Let me see.
That's his answer. I don't know.
Would you allow your teen son/daughter to party?
The parties happen at my house.
Guys, when I was
Under my
younger,
supervision.
let me tell you guys a story. When I was younger, I was not allowed to go to sleepovers. So even if one of my friends was having a sleepover with 5-6 people, strangers, they could be strangers to me and I just know my friend, and he's having 5-6 people sleep over and invites me, my mom would rather invite all 6 of those people to come and stay at my house and come and stay so I could have a sleep, so I could be a part of the sleepover than me going to, the first time I slept at someone's house, I think I was 15. I was 15 years old the first time I slept at a friend's house. And nowadays, I don't want to stay at anyone else's house. I was like, nah, you can come to my house. I was like, yo, you trying to come to my house? I was like, no. And then now I'm just very accustomed to being in my own space because I know everything you need and everything I need is going to be here. But everything I need and you need is not going to be at your house. And I feel like I'm such a better host than I am a guest. Not saying I'm a bad guest, but I'm a really good host. So
because we're welcome. We have a very open home, and all of their friends are always welcome to stay. So that's how I was raised. Actually, I didn't sleep out either, but our house was open, and all of my friends were over at my house.
All right, we have 2 more. Someone wants to know your input on mental health. That's kind of a broad topic, but they just said I want to know her input on mental health.
Well, mental health is very, very, very important. I'm so glad I have a sister who's a psychologist. But I think your mental health is a part of health on a whole. Sometimes people ignore oral health and they just think of just the plain physicals.
How fit am I, gaining weight?
But your mental health is key. It's one of my 2020 what do you call that? New Year's resolution is to possibly begin meditating. I think when you have a stable mind, and you know what to do when you're unhappy or you're sad, you have someone you can call on. Strength in mental strength is something that's good. So mental health is important. Stay healthy, not just physically.
Reach out to someone if you need to talk.
Definitely reach out to someone.
Her DMs are open. They're full, but they're open. Reach out to her if you need to talk.
That's true.
I'll make sure that she starts to check her DMs more often.
I need help. But yes, if you need to reach out to me about a situation, that has happened to me several times, then sure. And if you feel like you can't speak to someone else and you reach out to me, I will try to find someone to help you. But if you feel like you're struggling with anything mentally, please don't keep it to yourself. There's help everywhere. Matter of fact, Chad should be able to find out the hotline to put the number down.
I'll put the hotline in the description below.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 more questions actually. I meant 2 more after I said that one. So, why do parents think they can disrespect grown children and not expect any sort of retaliation?
I don't believe in disrespect on either way. So I don't think that parents are supposed to disrespect children, and I definitely don't think children should disrespect their parents. So I don't agree with that. I feel that when you're a parent and you're raising your children, I think from early they should know what is not allowed. Like, if my children thought that they could disrespect me, that is not gonna happen. I've been choking them for a few years. So you got to choke them early.
Hey, mind somebody click that, just hit that part. So Michelle Charles believes in choking children. You gotta choke them from early.
But I don't think that parents should disrespect children. I definitely think that children should never disrespect their parents. But if you're in a situation where your parents have started to disrespect you, then you should take a step back and say, you know,
I got this
Mom, Dad,
you talk to me like that, I got this
I'm not going to disrespect you because you're my parent, and we need to take a cool off and come back where we can both speak to each other respectfully, especially when you're an adult.
Good answer. The final question. Are you ready for this question?
I'm not sure.
Where and in what position did you conceive me? They went deep. Her mind just had to go back 18 years. Where and in what position did you conceive me?
I don't know if I should answer that. Like, why would I answer that?
Shoot.
Where and in what position? Who asked that question?
More than one person, surprisingly. That's why I left it for last. Because I was scrolling, I saw it at least 4 times.
Well, I actually don't remember exactly what position. Are you trying to figure out how to have a boy versus having a girl?
You gotta do it like this for a boy and like this for a girl.
Yeah. But yeah, you were conceived in Florida and you were born in Florida.
Where?
Where were you conceived? In Orlando.
Where? Was I at your house?
You wanna know if you were in a car at a park?
The beach, the hotel, the lake,
Call your daddy. I don't remember that.
Guys, we're gonna have to try and get Dad on the channel then. She doesn't remember.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember where I was conceived.
I think you were at home. I think it was at home. Yeah.
Think I was at home. Okay. Think I was at home. Might have been at the park. Might have been the beach, the lake, the river, the back of the car, the back of an RV.
No.
Could have been on a roof somewhere. Something.
No.
At a golf
and y'all need to
course.
ask your own parents that.
And y'all need to ask. Y'all bold. Y'all really need to get on
table,
and ask your questions to your parents.
Get brave.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this just as much as we enjoyed filming it. Did you enjoy exposing all your answers to them?
Not really. Not really.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're on the road to 20K. Don't forget to click the link in my description. Subscribe to Drew's channel. She's on the road to 10K. Let's run it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.